Welcome back to KP's Kingdom, cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you how to make this amazing beef, bean and chorizo stew. Really simple to do, takes a little bit of time, but absolutely worth it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to need is all of these ingredients right here. Alright, pretty simple, and we're just going to prep all of that and we'll get on with it. Alright, I've got myself a bit of red wine here. I've got around about a cup's worth, and I'm going to add in a little bit of beef bouillon powder into that. So, sounds weird. It'll make sense later on. Just don't try and drink it. It tastes terrible. Okay, a little bit of oil into a pan, and I'm going to add in one chorizo, which I've thinly sliced. Alright, I want this to be a fairly nice sort of creamy type stew. I don't want big chunks of chorizo. I just want this to flow through. So we're going to put that in, let that brown off for a minute or two. It's not going to take very long at all, and I've got my slow cooker there on the left hand side, as you can see, and all we need to do is just give that a little bit of a cook off, release some of the oils, get a little bit of colour on there. We don't need to go too far. We can put that all straight into the slow cooker. Try and leave as much of that oil in the pan as you possibly can. Alright, so here I've got about 750 grams worth of stewing meat. I'm actually using bowler blade. It's really inexpensive to buy. Shouldn't say that because I'm probably going to drive the price up, and all I do is cut these up into nice thick steaks, and I can make stew, I can make schnitzel, I can make whatever with this particular meat. It does tend to work better for roasting and for slow cooking. So all we're simply going to do is we're going to brown all of this off on the outside and lock in as much of the flavours and juice that we possibly can. They can all just go straight into the slow cooker once we've done that. And we are going to do this in batches. We're not going to try and cook the whole 750 grams worth off in one go. This recipe will handle up to 1.5 kilos worth of meat. Alright, so there's only two of us, it's only Mrs. KP and I, so I'm only making up enough for the two of us. 2 brown onions, thinly sliced, they can go straight in, and of course if we've got any other fat there, well, we're going to use that. Make sure you drop your stirring utensil on the floor, otherwise you are not doing it right. Yes, I have gone over to the sink and given that a wash to make sure there are no impurities or whatever on the stirring utensil. 2 tablespoons worth of tomato paste concentrate. Right, if you can just use normal tomato paste if you want. I would actually just up that to about 1/4 cup if using normal tomato paste. I'm going to add in another 200 grams worth of, another 2 tablespoons worth of tomato paste concentrate. It's going to give us a nice, rich, deep flavour. Okay, so we're just going to stir that off with the mushrooms, just like that, and the tomato paste to give this a real nice sweetness and a real good depth of flavour. And I'm also going to add in around about 4 cloves of garlic, which I've crushed. I'm also going to add in around about 2 tablespoons worth of thyme. That can go straight in. Okay, just like that. We're going to add in about 1 tablespoon's worth of smoked paprika. If you want to use a hot paprika, it will actually work for this recipe just a little bit better, but I've got to take into consideration Mrs. KP and the way she can't handle capsaicin. It just does not go well with her health. Right, we've added in our red wine and our beef bouillon mixture. That can go straight in like that. We're just going to boil off the alcohol, so we're just going to bring this up to a little bit of a simmer. Right, not going to take very long at all in a pan like this. Right, as you can see, that steamage is really happening. I've got some bubbles happening, which is absolutely perfect. I'm going to add in 1 400 gram can of chopped or diced tomatoes. Right, just ones you buy off the shelf. No reason to try and reinvent the wheel and make your own chopped tomatoes. There's no reason to do that. Right, we stir that through, and we really want a little bit more tomato in this to give it a little bit more richness. Okay, so we're just going to pour all of that straight into our slow cooker. If you're going to go for the 1.5 kilo version, do add another can of crushed tomatoes. Okay, just to give you a heads up. Alright, there we go. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to add in my diced tomatoes. They can go straight into the slow cooker, just like that. I'm not going to bother cooking those down. Alright, at the moment. Right, we're just going to make sure everything is all mixed together quite nicely. Right, we're going to put that lid on. We're going to turn that slow cooker on to... I'm actually going to put it on to high for a while to get heat into it, and I'll come back in about 30 to 40 minutes and turn it down. I'm going to cook that off for around about 2.5 to 3 hours. Right, just come back and check on it from time to time, and make sure it's smelling good, and see if it needs any seasoning such as salt or pepper. Alright, I'm adding in here some white beans, canned white beans, just from the supermarket that cost you under $1. Right, and these are a really good staple of some starch, and we're going to thicken up this stew absolutely beautifully. Right, so just keep stirring that through. Now there's 2 400-gram cans of those beans that we added in. Of course, I'll put them into a strainer first, put them under some water, rinse off any impurities, make sure we get rid of any of that other stuff. Mrs. KP has roasted up some potatoes in the oven. Alright, and all I'm simply going to do is put a couple of potatoes down. These aren't real big, they're just nice small potatoes, and we're just going to crush those up and pour our stew mixture over the top. This is absolutely perfect for a cold winter's day, and this year our winter has been pretty brutal overnight. And I'm going to serve that up with some fresh focaccia bread. Yes, I've just made up a quick focaccia. If you want to learn how to make a focaccia, it is on the channel. Just type in focaccia under my channel and you will find a really easy recipe how to make that, and that is great for sopping up all of the stew juices. Love to see you try and make this one at home. It does take a bit of time, but it is definitely worth it. Really tender and rich in flavour. Thank you so much for watching this video, really do appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. It gives me confidence and make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Don't forget to hit that notifications bell to be notified every time a new video goes up, and share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. Please leave a comment. Love reading, love responding to them. In the meantime, if you want to learn how to make a nice winter warmer, really budget recipe like this one, well, you need to come and join the family. My family, hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. Off to eat this amazing beef bean chorizo stew, and I will catch you next time. Bye.